Today we're going to make an absolutely spectacular caramel cream mixed with homemade crunchy cookie crumbles that add an incredible contrast. Before we start, a quick note, all the ingredients are given both in grams and milliliters and also in ounces and cups, so they're easy to follow whether you're used to European or American measurements. You can use this filling for countless desserts, birthday cakes, sheet cakes, individual desserts, dessert cups, whatever you like. If you learn how to make this caramel cream with crunchy cookies, you truly level up in baking. So let's get started with the recipe. The first thing we're going to prepare is the crunchy cookies. In a bowl, add 180 g of sifted flour, 6.3 ounces, 90 g of brown sugar, 3.2 ounces, 1 generous tablespoon of vanilla extract, and 90 g of very cold butter cut into cubes, 3.2 ounces. Now, using your hands, gently mix all the ingredients together. It's important not to press too hard or overwork the dough because we don't want the butter to melt. The mixture should have a texture similar to coarse sand. Once we reach that point, we stop. If there are a few small pieces of butter left, that's totally fine, it's completely normal. Once the mixture is ready, we take it to the oven. Bake for 12 to 15 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius 350 degrees Fahrenheit until lightly golden. And once baked, our crunchy cookie is ready. You can use this mixed into creams, to decorate desserts, or as a topping. I usually make a good amount, store it in glass jars, and it lasts a very long time. Now let's prepare the caramel cream. For this cream we're going to need 350 g of sugar, 12.3 ounces, 500 milliliters of milk, 2 cups/17 fluid ounces, 2 heaping tablespoons of cornstarch and 25 g of butter, 0.9 ounces. The first thing we do is set aside a small splash of the milk and mix it with the cornstarch until there are no lumps. Set it aside. In a thick-bottomed saucepan, add the sugar over medium heat. Let it start to melt and stir constantly until you get a golden caramel. When the caramel has a nice color, add the butter and stir until it melts. Be very careful at this step because the caramel is extremely hot and can splatter. Add the milk little by little, continuing to stir, until the caramel is completely dissolved. This process will take about 5 to 6 minutes, so be patient. Do you remember the cornstarch we set aside? Now is the time to add it. Keep stirring over medium heat until the cream thickens and has a smooth, creamy texture. At that point, remove the cream from the heat and let it cool slightly. And now we only have one last step. Mix the caramel cream with the crunchy cookie we prepared earlier. I usually do this in a large bowl. First, I add the amount of caramel cream I think I'll need, whether it's for filling a cake or for the dessert I'm preparing. Then I add the cookie crumbles little by little, by eye, until I get the amount I like. There's no exact measurement here. It's simply about adjusting it to your taste and the texture you want. And the result is a spectacular cream with so much flavor. And with crunchy pieces of homemade cookie that are just incredible. Also, if you want to soften the cream a bit and make it less sweet, you have another very interesting option. You can add a bit of heavy cream for baking, either dairy or non-dairy. In that case, it's best to lightly whip the cream once the caramel is completely cold. And then gently fold it into the caramel cream. This way you get a smoother, lighter cream with an equally delicious flavor. So you can perfectly adapt this filling to the type of dessert you're making. And now we have this wonderful caramel cream with crunchy cookie pieces ready. Here you can see a couple of recipes where I've used it, and it turns out spectacular. Thank you for watching this recipe. Save it, because it will be incredibly useful if you enjoy making desserts and want to try something new. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, I invite you to do so. I have lots of recipes that might interest you, creams, sponge cakes, and step-by-step tutorials for making large cakes. See you in the next recipe.